Going over Palantir here today, and we are going to have to zoom in here. There has been a lot of volatility here in the market, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the upside and downside potentials for Palantir stock. And today is April 8th, 2025, as a heads up, okay? If you want to zoom into here to the hourly chart, you can see yesterday, before market even began, we had that overnight session of $65.40 being tested. Now, Palantir is not the only one. The entire market was feeling the hit, right? And then we got that 90-day pause tariff news, which turned out to be false. However, it did help the market, in my opinion, spike up to where it needs to be. People are looking to potentially buy into many stocks here. So this could potentially be a bull trap. However, if I am a long-term investor, I mentioned this before in our previous Palantir video, between $65 and $80, between $65 and $80, that's where I would look to add a bigger position into Palantir stock. If we zoom out here to the daily chart, right, anything below $97, I wouldn't mind adding a small position, but I would prefer a bigger position between $65 and $80. And guess what happened yesterday? Of course, we got down to about $65.40 and then spiked all the way back up above $80. And that's why I believe this region here is going to present as a lot of good buying pressure. So you can see a lot of bulls stepping in here to potentially be buying the dip. If we get this opportunity again to dip down below $80, I really think, in my opinion, that this between 65 and 80 is going to be a good dip opportunity for Palantir stock. Now, I'm not going to say, it's impossible that we are going to drop down to $51. Of course, it's a possibility, and it's definitely something to keep an eye out for. And again, if I'm invested into Palantir stock long term, it's going to be money that I don't need immediately. And so while I'm not trying to look for the bottom exactly, I have a range of entry that I prefer to enter into Palantir stock. And for me personally, that's between 65 and 80, and you can view that as you will. If we do get this drop down to about $51, that is going to be right around a 37% move, right? And so that's something to keep an eye out for. If you don't believe that $51 is going to be tested at all, you believe that $65 is that potential bottom there. It's right around a 19 or 20% drop from current prices. If you think the bottom is in, and again, if we do dip down here, I'm adding more into Palantir. I do believe there is going to be eventually upside moves towards $97. Again, that's 19% move toward the top side, and eventually the all-time high at 125 is going to be tested, and that's right around a 53 or even 54% move towards the top side. So you can see the risk here is 20%. The reward eventually is going to be the all-time high being tested, and that is 53% move, okay? That's just my personal opinion. I think as we sell off or go even sideways, this is just a opportunity to be adding in, right? The sell-off has already occurred. We already hit this massive low here of $66 and got bought all the way back up. I think this is pretty good here for Palantir stock. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you think that there is a positive outlook here for Palantir in the long term, or at least for the short term, are you bearish on Palantir? Okay. If you don't have a community yet for Palantir, join our Discord link down below in the description. It's free to join. We have over 32,000 people there. And if you're looking for live entries and exits, we did also call out Palantir here back when it was at $20 as an entry. And then we rode it all the way up to here to a 125. If you're looking for live entries and exits on stocks and options from multiple analysts, you can join our Patreon. Currently, we have a 90% off permanent discount as we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. So if you want to support us, you want to view our live trade alerts, you can join our Patreon link down below in the description of the video. See if there's any available open spots for our Patreon, okay? Thanks guys for watching, and as a reminder, if you do enjoy the video, feel free to like the video and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video for Palantir stock.